Today we're talking about what to do after you've played the speed server in Mu Online, especially if you've transferred your character and are now sitting somewhere between level 400 and 700. If that's you, then this video is going to guide you through your next steps so you can keep progressing smoothly. Stick around to the end of the video where I'll also give you some tips for level 800 plus. Welcome MooTubers. So, you've made it through the speed server, you've transferred over, and now you're wondering, what now? Well, if you're under level 600, at this stage your main focus should be surviving Inferior, and I mean surviving. This map gives you the best XP for your level range until you're strong enough to push into the next map. But surviving Inferior isn't easy. You need the right items, the right skills, and the right level to make it work. Every class handles this differently. Some drop mobs faster and with less effort, while others will really struggle if not built correctly. The most important thing you'll need is your root skill. Without it, your character just won't perform well enough Inferior. So head over to NPC James, find out what your root skill is, and check the master skill tree to see what level and requirements are needed to equip it. This skill is a game changer, and unlocking it should be your priority. Now, what if you've got the root skill equipped and you're still getting dropped Inferior? That usually means you're lacking in survivability. You'll need to start investing points in your master tree. Specifically in HP increase, defense, and AG regeneration. The defense will help you receive less damage, the HP will help you survive longer, and the AG recovery will help you keep your skill active longer, allowing you to grind more efficiently without constantly running out of sources. While you're building towards that, AFK in safer zones like the Benta, Mount Uruk, and Nars. Keep an eye on which hotspots give you the most XP for your character and stick with the one that feels the smoothest to grind in. This is a good way to level up and strengthen your character until you're ready to return to Feria and hold your ground. Now, let's talk about gear. After transferring from the speed server, you're given some basic items to help you get started. The wings are okay, nothing amazing, but they're enough to help with early survivability and damage. The pentagram you get will eventually need replacing. One solid recommendation is to buy a Lyra when you get the chance. It will stay relevant well past level 800, giving you solid value for your investment. As for your main weapon, consider getting a socket weapon, especially if your class relies on combat power for damage. Socket options can give you a major edge, particularly when equipped with strong seeds. Now let's talk armor. Depending on your class, the bound set you start with might be enough to get you through levels 400 to 599, as long as you're dropping mobs quickly and not dying. But if you've got the bless to spend, aim for the Blood Angel set. It's a solid upgrade that will easily help you reach level 800. If you're trying to keep things budget friendly, don't worry, there's a great alternative. Go for the Ancient set that comes right before Blood Angel. It's usually a fraction of the price and still provides great stats and damage, especially when you add harmony options. At the end of the day, it all comes down to two things. Are you dropping mobs quickly, and are you surviving? If the answer is yes, then you're on the right path. If you just come out of the speed server at level 600, your next major goal is to survive Nixie's Lake, especially the Nixie's Lake hotspot, which offers the best experience for your level range. Now, you might be tempted to try grinding in other parts of Nixie's Lake where there are fewer mobs, thinking it might be easier. But keep in mind, less mobs often means less XP. In fact, some areas of Nixie's can give you lower experience than Feria's hotspot, simply because of the lower mob density. So if you're strong enough, push for that Nixie's Lake hotspot. By this point, you should have already covered most of the key skills in your master skill tree, especially the ones that boost your damage, survivability, and AG recovery. So now, it really comes down to one thing, your gear. You would have been rewarded with a temporary plus 11 Blood Angel set for 30 days after transferring. To get the most out of this set, purchase an excellent Blood Angel glove or boot with luck, and upgrade it to plus 11 to complete the 5-piece bonus. This gives you a significant defense boost, which will help you survive until you reach deeper content like Deep Dungeon 2. Also, now is the time to upgrade your pentagram and look for a more suitable weapon. If the plus 13 excellent weapon you received isn't dealing enough damage, consider switching to a socket or mastery weapon. And here's the big opportunity: if you have the Jewel of Bless, you're now high enough level to equip the Dark Angel set and weapon. When paired with the plus 13 wings from the Speed Server rewards, you will be able to farm more efficiently and level up much faster. Transferring from the Speed Server at level 700 plus is ideal. At this level, you're rewarded with a plus 15 excellent weapon and armor set, along with level 3 wings. You'll also receive a Blood Angel set as previously mentioned, but this time it will last 60 days instead of 30. This gives you a solid 2 months where you won't need to worry about buying or crafting new gear, which is a huge advantage. During this period, focus on farming jewels and selling any rood you've earned. Save up and plan ahead for a new set for when the Blood Angel set eventually expires. Your next focus should be the Old Cathota map, which will carry you through to around level 770. Make sure to look for a better pentagram and weapon along the way. With the items you've been rewarded, reaching level 770 should be relatively smooth. After that, Deep Dungeon 1 and 2 will become your best grinding spots. These maps provide significantly more experience and your current gear will still hold up. However, this is the point where you should start investing in tools. Before Deep Dungeon, you can get by without them, but from Deep Dungeon 3 onward, tools become essential. While it's technically possible to reach level 800 in Deep Dungeon 2, pushing into Deep Dungeon 3 and higher maps will be difficult. This is due to the level gap system. The mobs in Deep Dungeon 3 are level 225, and you need to be at least 600 levels higher to avoid the penalty. If you're under level 825, you'll notice mob names appear red, indicating reduced damage due to the level gap. If you transferred from the Speed Server at level 800, you're in a tough spot. Although you can now access Swamp of Darkness, you may still struggle to kill mobs in lower maps like DD3 to DD5. This range, levels 800 to 900, is arguably the hardest part of the game due to how it's designed. However, if you have the Bless, you'll have a much easier time. At this point, it's recommended to buy a Holy Angel set, a Holy Angel weapon, and level 4 wings. To boost survivability, consider investing in additional items like a socket necklace with damage decrease seed, or socket boots or gloves depending on your class, also with damage decrease. If you're playing on a budget, the grind will be tougher. You'll likely need to find a party so you can gain experience without doing all the attacking yourself. Or focus on grinding lower maps until you're stronger. Personally, I hit level 825 in Deep Dungeon 2 to remove the level gap penalty in Deep Dungeon 3, and then worked my way through Deep Dungeon 4 and eventually began AFK leveling in Deep Dungeon 5. Deep Dungeon 5 is a great map to aim for, as it offers a significant jump in XP compared to all maps before it. You might also consider creating support characters to help you survive in the higher maps. Agility SM, Energy Elf, or Energy BK are great options. Among these, Agility SM provides the most value, especially with its damage absorption abilities. If you're planning to play solo, you have two options: invest in higher tier gear like Holy Angel set and level 4 wings, or grind in lower maps and aim to solo farm in Deep Dungeon 5 once you're strong enough. Once you hit level 875 to 900, consider giving Swamp of Darkness another try. You'll be past the level gap, making it much more manageable. Stay focused, keep grinding smart, and optimize as you go. The post-Speed Server grind doesn't have to be confusing, and with that right strategy, you'll hit level 800 in no time. Also, let me know in the comments what strategy worked best for you. If you want more help with character builds to help you survive Inferior, go and check out my build videos. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe for more Mu Online content. And I'll catch you in the next one.